We're going to just look at a hole that's appeared. This is a hole not on the ground or in any wall, but in our church family finances. It's a hole of about £25,000 a year. And I guess as someone who's been on the PCC for about a year, we've been coming to this church for almost 2 years, I was surprised because I'm used to coming from a church which has basically got its finances sorted. We cover all the expenses, and I was surprised to find in such a great church as Kea that it's not quite the case here. So I wonder why, and we have got a great PCC. The finances are well stewarded. The last figure didn't run off with the funds, and the new one hasn't had a chance yet. We've got a fantastic treasurer who does a very diligent job, and we've got a church membership who really love the Lord Jesus, their heart, and understand something of the cost of discipleship and the way that that includes financial cost as well. And it just seemed an opportune time when we as a church are about to embark on this process led by Mark of exploring God's vision for us for the future, to look at the immediate, to look at our finances now, and to get our church family housekeeping in order. And so I'm just going to ask Johnny, how's this arisen, and what are the reasons, and what do we do about it?
Let's deal with the numbers first. The gap is £25,000. Our budget, the PCC's budget for 2013 is around £211,000 of expenditure on staff and on administration, on the running costs of the building itself, and our predicted giving is running at about £186,000, which is a gap, a hole of £25,000. It's my belief that the gap has arisen simply because our giving isn't keeping pace with our growth and our expectations, nor with sort of the economic inflationary pressures that we face at the moment, especially around utility costs. That gap, that £25,000, is a significant number. However, with 250 people on the electoral roll, adults on the electoral roll, that works out at £100 per person, or £2 per week, as being the gap that we need to fill. Our expenditure isn't out of control, and as William has said, the PCC diligently through the Treasurer sets a budget each year. We have a small standing committee group who are working to make sure that our oil price, our electricity price, our phone bills and so on are at the lowest price they can be to deliver us the service that we require. So I don't think it's about a profligate PCC or an expanding empire. It's just simply that our church giving doesn't keep pace with our growth and our expectations. And I think now, at the end of June 2013, is the time to address this matter, because as Mark has been explaining to us, in September we're entering into a process of consultation about our future ambitions and what God is calling us to do as a church here at Kea. And we just simply cannot build and grow on a shaky financial foundation where there is a significant gap in our finances. So the challenge to us all is to look to the way that we give, and are we giving to the church congregation and the church accounts in the way that we can. I have to confess that it's over 5 years since I last looked at the way that I was giving to Kea. And embarrassingly, my giving had fallen significantly behind where I'd made a commitment to God that I would give to this work. And so I've upped my standing order, simple process online of clicking the amend button and altering the figure to what it should be. And really the challenge and our request on behalf of the PCC is that you would do exactly the same thing. Just to look at the way that you're giving and your regular giving to church, and to adjust that to reflect the future that we need. A one-off gift would always be helpful, but actually this is about sustainably filling the hole, not just for 2013, but also for 2014 and beyond as we grow the work that we're doing. So that's our joint request and our joint presentation. If you want to ask questions, then by all means come and see me and talk to me, or talk to Pete Short, our treasurer, and we'll very happily explain where we are. There are some forms and some papers that you can take from the back of the church to help you if you need more information. Thank you very much.